already put the tweet out, I believe.
What is it? Twitch.com.
TV?
Wait. Tap it out.
Hi, Friday. I see you. She does not listen. Yeah. Cool. Hit the press play. Preparing network. This morning it did seamlessly. We're in America. English. Oh, Diego told me he had to go through this whole thing on his account. Look, you can hear the... Hey, stop it. Stop being nosy, Friday. And this is one of two. Can I do it? Oh, joystick does the same. No. I was hoping you could skip with the R2 and L1, but no.
So you're saying like he kept coming against like really advanced people online?
There's a lot of...
Really good guys?
Yeah, and he's like, how much time do they have to play this? And I was like, well, I don't think that's it. I think they're already good fighting game players, you know?
They play Guilty Gear and
yeah.
Blue already?
I told him you guys are going to enjoy this a lot more. Because I like playing story mode in fighting games when I was a kid. And I like playing casually, like among friends, but online it's a different market. Those are like... There's a badass over here kind of situation. Oh, that one's shorter. Sure. If it's gonna... We can change it. This is just for the beta, so I'll just go ahead and put... Since we're doing this with Pixel Drip... Pixel Fighter.
So like from what I saw, you have to pick your teams ahead of time?
Yes. And you can run around. There's like a little social space. Yes. Move that as a result to other players. No data. Yes. I guess Diego hit that earlier. I didn't notice it. We are in North America. West Coast 1?
Yeah.
Okay, these are all full lobbies. 3's not full. Welcome to the world of Dragon Ball Z Fighter. Z, or Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I keep wanting to put the Z beforehand. In the closed beta, you can try a variety of online modes, arena match, which you kind of go in the middle where everyone is right now. Create out into the arena, choose the characters you want to make up your team. In replay mode, you can watch battles, and you can actually see what moves they were doing to get those things to happen. Like, it shows the joystick and everything on screen. Includes the modes available in the closed beta. Oh, that's right, I almost forgot you're happening. So we can change our little avatar, too. And I'm going to change that into Vegeta. I'll go with the regular. Okay, so do you want to try it out first?
You do one game and then I'll go.
Okay. Oh, they're preset teams.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's different.
I mean, you could change it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How do I change?
Square edit team.
Okay. Would you use to be my first? I really enjoyed playing Majin Buu. And third slot. Favorite stage? This is different. There isn't many. Yeah, there's only 4. I was like, doesn't seem like I just wrapped around there. Let's do that one. Can we listen to it? No. I'm gonna play. Let's do auto for now. Okay, so this is one team. You want to set up your team now?
I think it's like one profile at a time, right?
Yeah, if not, I don't mind if it changes. Nothing's... I saved it, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, options real quick just to see what button layout is. Light attack, medium, heavy, special. Oh, that's gonna be different. I'm used to hitting X for like random stuff. Hey, reject, sorry. Super dash. I'll be honest, I'm probably gonna just button smash, but I want to know the general idea. These aren't marked.
I think those ones are like 2-button
setups, yeah. Alright. The game looks gorgeous. Oh, Vegeta. I think you... I don't know if you can. Look at a mini Vegeta. Looks so angry all the time. What are you giving me? Gate reception. Oh, I guess what he told us before. Arena match and reception. News. Look at them. Look at them all fighting each other. So, I'm guessing there's going to be some kind of small story mode or something, huh?
Yeah.
Because you have Master Roshi's house right there, the arena where they fight Majin Buu. Vegeta goes all Majin. Cell's arena. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I don't know that one. Oh, is that androids? You can't turn the camera, so whatever this is, and then that's Namek. Alright, let's go jump in. Oh god. How do I? Oh, and then you got like little emotes you can put up. I don't know what they do, but you're playing an arena match with me? That doesn't look ominous at all. Because can we go right up to somebody and play them?
I think you have to go all the way into the circle.
Oh, wait, let me see. Maybe I do have to talk to somebody. Enter arena, yeah. Yeah, okay. So it's a physical thing. Waiting for other participants. Alright, I'm about to get my ass kicked for sure. It was originally Android 8 in the original Dragon Ball. The Snow Tower was, I think, Android 13. Oh, okay. Wolkie wants to play with me. Sure. I don't think there's a matchmaking setup right now, as far as, like, skill-based. I think it's just... it gives you whatever. The visuals are, by far, one of my favorite things about it. Because it feels like you're playing a Dragon Ball. Hey, Wilbur. And hey, Andoman. This reminds me of the Dead or Alive fight lobby. Yeah, true. Uh-oh. Cell. Okay. Even doing all this teleporting, I have no idea how that happened. I actually should have looked up how to switch characters. That I did not look up. Oh, block. I think block is back? Yeah. Yeah. Walking back. Oh, damn. I didn't know I changed his outfit. He just sucked me. God damn, he's getting the combos in for sure. Oh no, Trunks took it in the face for me. I like how the characters drop in too. I'm gonna get my ass kicked by Krillin. Shit. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh gosh, I don't know how I changed into Trunks, but I did. Man, Trunks is a lot faster. Oh, we keep hitting the same time. Okay. Yeah, see? Oh gosh. Block, 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 block. Oh, that was an upward attack. Oh, I didn't even think a Krillin was gonna come out, but there's a Krillin. Oh, fuck. The teleporting is crazy. Oh gosh. I didn't block in time. That was Goku in there too. I love this. There was a... Frieza does his world destroying orb thing, and I was like, wait a minute, doesn't that destroy the world? And it like zooms out and shows the world getting destroyed. Nice. Alright, so the controls are going to go up to Mark, Pixel Drip. He's off camera right now. But he's using joystick.
You have to like sign out or something? Or...
I don't know. Do you have the... Yeah, there you go. And then just go into Dragon Ball, I guess. Can you move around? Oh, it's waiting for other players, so we won't know right now. Actually, let me go ahead and close this device off. And then yours should be automatically connected. Hit circle and see if it lets you back out.
No.
Hit the PS button one more time. I have a switch sticks. I'm ready. Oh, they're okay. It looks like you're online, but as guest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Go to sound and devices, or actually, go back to that menu. Sorry, Lewis, you're gonna wait for a moment. Hold it down, actually. Go to, power, hover over power. Go to log out of PS4. And then it should move you onto my account since it's on. Yeah, okay, now go back to Dragon Ball. Oh, turn it on, yeah, sorry. There you go. There you go. Lewis has been waiting. Do you want to fight Lewis? Lewis Boys, is it? Lewis. It's a little bit of frame delay every so often. When does it come out? This one? It's this year, right? I want to say Christmas
no,
area?
it's February.
Oh, February. Okay. Wow, we got some time. Ooh, a fight stick. Yep. Because I sold my PS4. Jeez. Yeah, February 2018. Yeah, that's a hell of a lot of time. Now I'm kind of sad. I didn't think it was going to be that long away. Ooh, you see that? Yeah. Diego did say there was a bit of lag, but I didn't see it when I was watching. Man, see how quick they are? It's like... I love his walk. Guess I'm quitting my job in February. Yeah. Section 8, here I come. That's Weller. He'll still be in school by then. Use that sweet loan money. Tell him it's for the education. I think certain characters do combos together too. It's not loan money, it's just financial aid. Oh, that's a little harder to try and fight. Did he eat you? Oh, I missed that completely.
Ah, not again.
Oh, you're just out. Nice.
No!
Jeez! He just dropped. It's rough. Diego played quite a few games before he was able to get a hang of it and then win. And then, who was... So if you want to back out, hit circle. And then you can change your loadout too. I think you just go to the pause menu to do it. Custom, oh, go, yeah. Square.
Let's try.
I wonder now how I changed their colors. Oh, so that last match we were in our arena, so to speak. Well, it's hard to say, because they could also have that same one. So it looks like a crackhead one. Oh, and the new Marvel vs. Capcom. It reminds me of...
And then you talk to this guy?
Yeah. So, but like, we can join as a spectator, which is kind of interesting. It's a weird concept, because I'm in a game already. But it is kind of crazy watching people, watching people's, like, the buttons they're hitting, the joysticks and everything, too.
Ah, I should press X.
I put my soda in the grenade bottles we got at the 626 market. Diego might be able to get back in before the 9 o'clock. Because there's one more after this. It's just late at night. I've never seen, though, betas that have their time slots. Like, I'm used to betas being like a weekend or something.
Yeah.
Like a certain allotted amount of time. Come on, frame rate. You got this. Okay, chickens.
Are you ready? Let's go!
I know if you're paying attention, there is going to be an echo from the game that's coming from the Elgato's sound, and then the TV. Insanity. Because all these maps too, they extend out, so like there's more areas you can run through but not play in. So if you do an attack that kicks someone across the stadium, like they're gonna go across the stadium and come back. It's so funny because these attacks don't feel like they should do more, but they don't. All that damage and it felt like you did nothing to him. Oh, gee. That's the other thing Diego said. You can go Super Saiyan, like the next steps for all that stuff. I wonder if you can, if you have Vegeta on your team, can you go into Vegeta?
Well, they got the blue-haired modes for both characters.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Separate characters.
Oh, okay. So you don't level up to it. You kind of just
Pick them instead.
Okay. So they're even putting in current canon. I wonder if it's gonna be this dense when the game comes out, like having a game coming up almost every other under 30 seconds, basically.
I think that's the purpose of the 64-person lobbies.
Oh, true, to max it out, and then
Yeah.
you're always gonna run into one of those people. I'm trying to understand the symbols. Like, the two Dragon Balls look like they would be just decoration, but I think they might actually start to do, like, tiers, like, ranking and everything. I just wonder how they're gonna handle this, because this isn't the first Dragon Ball fighting game, but it's the first in the modern day aspect.
Are you ready? Let's go!
The supers are getting... Yeah, supers are in the game as well, Reject. What? Yeah. Oof. How are they doing so much? And the meter at the bottom, I've seen it climb up to like 7. I'm pretty sure it can go a lot higher. convince Cristobal to come over. Because I'm sure he would want it. I'm not sure if he's working either. Just like he would initiate fusion. Yeah, I think that's what they're like that. If you don't use any supers and just let it build up, that's what allows you to become Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan, all that. Like, I haven't been delved into Dragon Ball lore in a long time, so it's gonna be off a lot. Jeez. The mini boo is probably my favorite, actually.
Let's try it.
It's interesting that you get to lock in your team, because it kind of gets rid of that time it takes for people to pick their characters, you know?
Yeah.
What I did find interesting is they don't have 17, Android 17. They have 18 and 16. Well, at least in this roster. I'm sure they're going to have more later, but why he wasn't a part of it.
He's an assist character.
Yeah, I see him show up for her, for 18. I wonder if, I forgot his name, but the doctor shows up for 16. But I heard there's a new character that's going to be introduced in this game, right?
Yeah.
A brand new android.
Android 21.
That's a jump. I wonder why they... Huh.
No, because in one of the movies they had like androids 19, 20, and...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's been forever. I did miss out on a lot of the movies because they weren't available to me back when internet wasn't the greatness it is now. But,
Oh yeah, those are the days of tape trading.
yeah. That or by chance finding it on some website someone put it up. But most of the time it's like, if it's at Blockbuster, I can watch it. But if it's still not even dubbed in English or even subtitled, it's not going to be... I had no chance of watching it. Happy Nappy. GQ Gamer. I thought for a second, why did they give you the option to say yes or no? You're in the arena to fight, right?
Yeah.
But then, when Diego's playing, he kept getting matched up with the same person he just fought, and he was so frustrated with him, he kept saying no.
There's also their latency.
Yeah. Gyro, yeah. Oh, Gyro was Android 20. He's not the doctor. He just, I always thought he was. We can help with the lore. Thank you. Thank you, Reject. It's been forever. I haven't delved too much into a lot of my childhood anime for a long time. I know, it just never ends. Diego's saying he really wishes there was a training arena, though. Because it's really hard to learn when you're learning against people who've been doing this for all day. Excuse me. There he is. I remember that attack highly relies on that enemy being in the middle. Otherwise. Whoa. See, so things like that happen where it doesn't kill the other opponent, but it knocks him out of play. Because you hit them so hard. Well, how does the game feel compared to other fighting games?
It's fast, like Marvel vs. Capcom.
Okay. Does the hitboxes feel like they're hitting where you feel they are, or?
No, that's the weird part.
Yeah.
Because, like, it seems like you like characters that seem like they can move fast are slow, and vice versa.
Because no character is going to be stronger than the other.
Yeah.
They're all going to... It's based on how fast they play. Like, I felt like Trunks was faster than Vegeta.
Right.
Just on how he was moving around. But it's... I feel like the oddest thing is it feels like I'm doing so much... Like, I'm getting so many hits in, but they're doing nothing to their lives.
Exactly.
And I'm like, what is it they're doing that I can't seem to get right? And I think they're just letting their charge up like crazy.
Yeah.
And it just builds more hit point. Like, it hurts you more. It's weird. Well, he's both the doctor and the android. Okay. Okay, cool. Reject. That's what was messing me up. Do you remember what Krillin wished for to have Android 18?
He wished for their bombs to be removed from their bodies.
Their bombs. Okay. Because I was...
effectively turning them human.
Okay, so they are android then.
Yeah.
Okay. Cristobal was like telling me off. He's like, no, they aren't literal androids. Like, the term is just used as a marker. It's not really that they're androids. I was
It's like
no,
the
I
Westworld hosts, where they're artificial, but for all intents and purposes, they're living things.
Yeah, okay. And so I thought his wish, Krillin's wish, was to make her human in a way, basically.
Yeah.
So that they can be together. And, he was like, no, they were never robots to begin with. And he was like, anyone who knows Dragon Ball would know that. And I was like, I swear they were robots. Like, I wasn't going crazy here. They're cyborgs. Okay, so they're cyborgs. Android's a bad term. So android means literally the hosts from Westworld, where they're robots that appear human. Cyborg means they're human and robotic. Bad terminology. But okay, that makes more sense if they're more cyborg than anything. You build up key, you deal more damage? I guess so. Jeez. I don't even know what's going on. I've lost track of who you are. You're on the left side, okay. Does it feel weird that you can't really move as easily? Like, you're too slow moving.
Yeah.
You have to, like, dash in order to get somewhere.
I think that's the biggest thing you gotta get used to.
Yeah. It's the Dragon Ball way. No one walks. The instant transmission. Instant teleport? Instant, I think it's transmission. It's definitely like Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Okay. So, I think the chat's or reject's saying that it's you let your ki build up. That's how hard you're hitting.
Ah.
And then when you do anything that's major, like using any attack, like special attack, it drains that away. So, I guess most of the beginning of the fight is just charging up. That's why that one Krillin when I was playing just charged up. But they don't give you a lot of time to do it.
Well, let's see how other people do it. Let's try spectating.
They looks crazy watching spectator. Oh, you're literally on the outlines. I feel like they already exist, but you know they're gonna make... You've left the lobby. Okay, we'll just go back in, I guess.
Canada.
I had to go all the way left to find US Coast 1. I don't know what coast we're on, to be honest. Oh, this is a little less populated, too. But you know they're gonna make figurines out of these.
Yeah.
I mean, there's already an abundance of Dragon Ball figurines, but yeah.
No, don't they already have, like, the... What do they call it? Like, Nedroid?
The Nendroids, yeah. Which are expensive, though. Those ones... Key build-up thing. Yeah, no, I figured it was more of your speculation, but you might be right. I mean, from what I understand, they're really not giving us anything. We're just gonna figure it out by, like, playing. The members are to build up with the population. Yeah, it's instant transmission. Okay, I try to remember what that was. I'm gonna like your picture. I'm wondering, How do I still have Cristobal's right number?
You just invited a random stranger over.
Well, I haven't said any addresses. I've just been saying, hey, you want to come out? Because the last time I messaged him, was January of this year, so I don't know.
Come on over, smiley face, wink.
You want to play Dragon Ball? It's the closed beta. Because Diego was talking to him. But I think they're using Messenger. I do remember him saying something about his phone. Coco versus Darkstreet? So apparently in the beta, once you set your name, it's done. But they said in the actual game, you can change your name.
As long as it's available.
Yeah. I wonder why it's not just your username. Is it because you can play with PC and everything too?
Yeah, I think so.
Like it's not your PSN or something. Remove the word build from my last statement. I think the numbers are to help with the population. Okay. Oh, this one doesn't have the joysticks on. Oh, go into settings. Or like the pause menu. No, wasn't here? We had it on and Diego turned it off, but I'm not sure.
I'll do it for the next fight.
These guys aren't moving as crazily as the other guys were. I don't know if it's cross-platform. I mean, PC and PlayStation is, and even Microsoft and Microsoft and PC have worked on games together fine.
Might be a leaderboard thing.
Yeah, the problem usually lies in with Xbox and PlayStation being cross-platform. Because Street Fighter's PC and PS4,
Yeah.
and you can play on the same servers with each other. Because regardless, it's always going to be either joystick or controller-based. So there's no, like, one-up if you use a mouse and keyboard kind of thing, because you don't. Yeah, I see how the guy, yeah, he went up to 7. So that's max, it looks like. He's gonna murder Vegeta if he uses his special. No, she's just blocking. So that's how you can break a lock, I guess, the teleport back. And the damage output doesn't correlate to the key jet charge. Oh, you're watching it? It just felt like they were hitting us way harder than we were hitting them. So he just used 2 of the key.
Vegeta! Win!
強さこそがサイヤ人の誇りだ。
So how do you change the settings?
Maybe go to options, see what's in there. Screen settings? Subtitles on, brightness. So, okay, sound lobby settings? No. Go to button settings, maybe it's in there, I didn't notice. Everything's, yeah, it's just our buttons. How did that happen?
I don't know.
Is it a touchpad thing, maybe? When we're watching, we can hold down a button or something and we can see what they're doing.
Yeah. Let's see.
You have chat log. Yeah, maybe, because you have menu options. And then maybe in-game there's something at the bottom prompt up and I didn't see it. Because we were watching someone playing and everybody was doing those little emotes on the side. So maybe it's like a chat overlay.
Okay. L1 chat.
Okay.
Whatever.
Oh, you can edit your team in there too, if you wanted to. So you guys are powering up because you're on the sidelines, and those who are actually fighting go into the middle of the circle. They could be faster fighters or pro fighter gamers. I have no doubt in my mind a lot of like hardcore fighting game pro fighter gamers are on here. Rob will beat your ass. Something tells me that's not gonna fly when the game actually comes out.
All or nothing!
Looks like I was spamming another number. Hey, Sal. Sasha is such a pro, she doesn't even need to use her mode. No, yeah, Mark from Pixel Drip is playing. He brought his joystick. I just button smash. Don't expect anything amazing from me. The only amazement you'll get is if it works out. But it's never because I play well. It's the whole lay the controller flat and just hit the buttons on the side. Yeah, over there. See, okay. So I told him about it. He's like, I'll be there in a bit. Yes, so that's what I was expecting would happen when I texted him yesterday, but it wasn't his number apparently.
No.
See, now yours is charged up. Oh, jeez. See, it just feels like I'm trying to figure out the damage output.
Some characters definitely hit harder than others.
Okay.
Like, I think Krillin isn't meant to be, like, your attack character.
It's more of a spam hit.
Yeah, he's like your support.
Well, thanks for the follow. Panda Dance. It's kind of weird. But you are now an adorable panda. Pretty hot and notoriously dangerously awesome. That's an acronym. And, I hope you enjoy the beta. I've played this game twice. At E3 and then again at GameStop Expo. And I button smash, so there's no real skill to it. I just hit whatever I think is gonna work. And it's always been fun. It's visually exciting and feels like you're playing in a cartoon, in the anime. But the it's definitely for a hardcore game, like fighting game market. So if you love fighting games, if you love Dragon Ball, this is like your game. I can't wait to see what the story, quote-unquote story mode is, or like progression mode, because how to go through all of the zones or through the story. I want to see where we begin and how it goes off from there. I'm guessing we start in Dragon Ball. No, well, Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball, there's no evidence of that being in this game at all. And then all the way to the end of the season, like the series. Because I don't see any GT. No. Yeah, there's no GT in here at all. Because it would have been
characters.
Yeah, no Broly, which would have been interesting if he was thrown in there. And
probably
then
for the sequel.
Yeah, or maybe a DLC pack. If they do it right. If they don't do it like where, oh, here's another character for $10 or something. But like they do a packet of it. Like, oh, the Broly saga. And the because do they have the Kid
Buu now?
Okay, they don't have Kid Buu. So it looks like it's not pushed all the way to the end. Because there's no, yeah, I don't see Pan, I don't see Kid Trunks. Even though Kid Trunks also exists in the Z world too. I'll probably go from Cell Games to Super. Climaxing at the final episode. Yeah, it seems like it's basically Dragon Ball Z, but yeah. But they can chip for a lot of damage. Future Trunks and Krillin might be faster hitters with low output. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. This game will be similar to Mortal Kombat. Not Mortal Kombat, I just button smash and hope for the best. That's the plan, Sal. Single life is pretty alright. Oh, I'm sorry. But I'm sorry for whatever hardship would happen. Whether it's actually amicable or not, because I mean it could have been a good set, but you got the world ahead of you now. Do as you please. The camera keeps... I'm gonna clean it real quick. I think it's a lighting thing. Sorry. Because it's, it keeps adjusting. think that's better. It'll. Yeah. I got what you're saying, Rejects. I hear you. So for those who are just watching, by the way, I know it seems weird that I'm not actually playing. I'll be having friends come over to play because they've been waiting for this more than I have. Because I want to play this, but I got my fill at like conventions and stuff. I don't like to play too much of a game when I can't have it for months on end. But we have Mark here from Pixel Drip Gallery. Pixel Drip, as most people know. And later on we'll have my friend Chris come by. Diego got to play it earlier today. Rage-inducing, but he got to play it. He was so unhappy. I was like, don't, it's nothing personal to you. Like, it's just...
Can you do local play?
Sadly not. Or at least I haven't been able to figure it out.
Yeah, I think it's only...
Only online?
Yeah.
They're probably testing how it works. Because when was the last Dragon Ball game that was fighting game? Like, not the Budokai series.
A couple of years. Unless you count, like, 3DS or whatever.
Oh, that's true. They did come out with smaller ones. I like the transitions. Yeah, the transitions are really cool. It gives me a slight, like, feeling of how Persona handled their transitions. Persona 5. Not as elaborate and crazy like the menu systems and stuff, but yeah. I was laughing.
Krillin's like the same size.
Krillin looks the same. Majin Buu looks adorable. You know, I just didn't care, I guess, for Android 16. I know he's important story-wise, at least that section of it, but, like, I couldn't care anymore about him. Oh, jeez. You, anime. You shut your mouth, Drew. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, this is Dragon Ball, though. This is, like, the closest to classic anime.
Well, like I said, we got, like, Tekken and King of Fighters, too.
I imagine we're gonna burn out of this not too far in. I didn't think this would... Like, if they had more content to mess around with, or even, like, a local play, I could see us playing this for, like, 2 hours. But...
Having to fight against, like, good people all the time.
Yeah, right? It just beats like the living hell out of you. You just don't know if you want to try anymore. I mean, you'd probably be a lot more excited when you actually win, but still.
It's all or nothing.
You're great. I hate all anime. Anime hater detected commencing exterminators. Anime, it definitely... The thing about anime is it does have a feeling like it has a blanket term. Like you can, when you think of anime, you know you can think of all parts of anime. But the thing is, it's just a style of animation. So it can actually range in types. You can get something that doesn't feel at all what you would categorize as anime and still be an anime thing. And the fact that it also usually originates from Japan, which usually has a type of cultural how it culturally handles everything, like story development, character actions, and the world, usually schoolgirl stuff, you know, kind of stuff. But it's a little hard to get into. I like a little more branching out type of anime that isn't so strict and simple, day in the life kind of stuff. With the exceptions, there's some like the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya was a favorite, but that also had supernatural factors into it, which I liked. Dragon Ball was something different. I loved it, and it was the most different looking at the time. And then I was also into Sailor Moon. Those two were on at the same time in some weird ways. Whether it be the Saturday morning cartoons and then eventually Toonami taking it in. I loved it. Don't bring your logic in here. But logic! No, if you want to see button smashing, well, we're using a joystick. So, joystick has a feeling like you're button smashing, but you know you're hitting certain buttons. But you have to in this game. There's no breathing room for not hitting a button. Maybe you can go for 2 PS4s and meet up in a lobby, hope to get a fight at each other. That would be the other way. But the closed beta wasn't given out to too many people. It was, you had to get a code for it, otherwise there's no way you're playing it. I imagine when the open beta comes up, then we can actually have more people jumping in that we want to play with, but man, it's brutal. You know the people who signed up for that closed beta were like hardcore fighting game gamers. Have you seen Psychopaths? I have not, but I've seen a lot about it and people talking about it. The lobby said otherwise. Mortal Kombat is a classic. It's a little different though, because it's more of an American fighting game. I keep getting messages. Oh, it's the, you know, Adam Ellis, the guy who does the
BuzzFeed comics.
Yeah, was it always BuzzFeed? I feel like I saw him on other things before BuzzFeed. But anyway, he does the he you know how he has this whole haunted thing going on?
Yeah.
That he's been tweeting. I enjoy it. It's super like satisfying. But I have my tweets set up so that I can see when he posts new stuff, and he posts in streams of new stuff. It's never just a little insert. So right now my phone's blowing up because of it. But I'm checking to see if it's Crystal Ball, because we'd have to open the door. Maybe you can help me up with 2 PS4. Mortal Kombat. I prefer Mortal Kombat. Oh, you're saying the lobbies in Mortal Kombat. The latest Mortal Kombat, though, was... The last one I played was 10, because I remember the X being a big deal. But that was... It felt like a full game.
Yeah, they kept getting better and better.
It's just so much in it, and it became overwhelming at one point. This Android 18 Vegeta mix is kind of interesting. I remember when I was a kid, I thought it would be really awesome, but I'd probably never ever afford it, to have like an actual Dragon Ball Z statue made of, like, let's say Vegeta, but his hair was made of actual gold, and like his eyes were emeralds, kind of thing. But I was like, but who the fuck would buy it? But given there are people who would buy that. I mean, people buy Hello Kitty jewelry with real diamonds and stuff on it. Even little statues with it, but I remember thinking that would be really cool because that was the whole concept of it all. Oh, I meant the lobbies in West Coast 1. Contradict what you said about how you said that a few people got the closed beta. Oh, I know, right? It doesn't seem like... I don't know how they handled the betas, but I mean, people jumped on it the moment they had it. What's your opinion on the whole PewDiePie Campo Santo debacle that's... Oh, hey Soviet. Flared up as of late. We are going to talk about it on the podcast because it is a big fucking deal. Also, we always have some kind of issue to talk about with PewDiePie. But, I'm just going to button smash Drew, I'm telling you. Just suggest watching Psychopath. But with the PewDiePie Campo Santo, I never cared for PewDiePie as a YouTuber. I mean, I respect whatever he's doing there. He does a lot of really fucking stupid shit sometimes. Like, what the fuck are you doing? But I always give him the benefit that he is the first of a new generation of entertainment. it's a little different. Like, people in television always know not to do certain things because they don't want to lose their job. YouTubers, this is it. Like, they're not going to get fired by certain people, except for there are powers that be you don't want to piss off. He had the whole Nazi situation going up the last time that we talked about in the podcast as well. So I feel like this is another situation, but he's just fucking up even more and more. Using the N-word and unapologetically, and then coming out with a video apologizing. Now, it's all within Camposanto's right to, I think it's DMCA, to pull the copyright on it. To say that you can't play my games without paying or something, or giving the rights to it on his stream. They have total right to do that. What sucks is people feel like when a company does something like that, it was always within their power legally to do that. Whenever someone streams something, like for example me streaming this, Bandai can come out of nowhere and be like, you know what, I want you to give me money for streaming this. They have the right to do that. But it's all within the power of the company to be like, you know what, this is free marketing. They don't care. But PewDiePie is a different story. PewDiePie makes shit tons of money off of this. And even though the games he plays is not led by example of what he, like, the games he plays isn't means like, oh, Firewatch, if you played Firewatch, you agree with PewDiePie. That's not how it works. But they, as a company, do not agree with him playing their games. They don't agree with him as a gamer, or a streamer, for that matter, or YouTuber. So they have the right to back out from it. But the scary thought is, as a streamer, as a YouTuber, as a content creator of any kind, knowing a company is starting to pull those strings, and vigorously, because they did not like something he said, which is totally within their power, I'm totally okay with them doing this, it makes it scary. It makes people on edge. That's the thing, Soviet. It feels like it's going too far. And, because what's going to stop them? Nothing stopped them, really. I mean, and also, I believe YouTube agreed to it. YouTube was like, yeah, sure, okay. But the other issue people had wasn't that Camposantos did this. It's the fact that the video that sparked this whole situation with PewDiePie wasn't on a game of theirs anyway. It was on something else. I don't remember. Probably PlayerUnknown Battleground.
Yeah.
But so people are like, well, why you can't ban footage based on a claim that you don't like what he said and you don't want to associate with him on a game that had nothing to do, or on your game with something that had nothing to do with that. I get it, but they still have the right to do that at any time. Any company you ever play a game of has the right to be like, you know what, I just don't feel like it anymore, and they can do it. It's just scary. You're in their ballpark, really. But that happens with everything copywritten. Like when we used to do art shows, it's really within a level of whether or not they're not going to sue us, kind of thing, or how much they don't care that it's their fans. They want to let them play it or draw, versus, because like who was it? I think Disney is pretty anal about that stuff, as far as how much money you're making off a product that is copywritten. Because fan art is also a never-ending fight with copyright. First one for Pixel Fighter. Oh yeah! I didn't even notice, I'm sorry. Congrats on the first one. A lot of people see the UFC soon. If you want to fight Sasha in Mortal Kombat now. Drew, you're gonna win. I'll button smash the fuck out of it. You give me the right to laugh at you though. If I do win. I'm not a spoil sport though. I don't play like that unless I'm in the room with you usually. Sarah Volkner told me she's kind of divided on it. It's a dividing project. It's hard. As someone who's worked on game development, someone who has understanding of political opinion and divide as far as wanting to be a part of something, and a person that does content creation, streaming and stuff, it's a very hard topic. How I see it is, if a company wants to pull their legal right, it's their legal right. Nothing you can do about it. You can have personal feelings about it as far as why they did it, but there's nothing you can do. I mean, if they want to fight it, they gotta fight it. Especially if the companies that they requested it from pull through, like YouTube did with PewDiePie. But the thing with PewDiePie is, this guy has had so many chances to stop fucking up, but he continues to do it. Whether it's a publicity stunt to get more, you know, marketing stunt, whatever, to get more followers, I'll never know. Maybe. I don't care. My thing is, personally, that turns me off even more from you. I didn't care for you to begin with because I didn't like his type of entertainment. People think it's weird because I like Markiplier, but I feel like Markiplier is still a certain level of forced acting as well as personality, like real personality, versus PewDiePie, where it's probably is exactly how he is in real life, but it's just too much for me. I haven't played that game in like a year or so. Maybe, you're saying? There's a whole, you can quite literally look it up pretty easily, Drew. Look up PewDiePie and Campo Santos. Campo Santos? Campo Santos is a game company. They most recently made Firewatch, which is the closest to a point-and-click adventure, I guess you could say. It's an adventure game. It's not super high-tense. It's mostly about story and development, character development. I personally love the game. It's really amazing. Now, PewDiePie did nothing in those games in particular when he was streaming those games or YouTubing, uploading his content for those games. But the company that made the game do not agree with his recent slur he slipped up with on one of his other games he put in. And I believe it's a live stream, right, that this happened with PewDiePie? Because there's no way he wouldn't have edited that out.
Yeah.
And what happened was PewDiePie, while playing PlayerUnknown's Battleground, let slip, quote unquote, calling someone the N-word. And he riled it back and reset it with saying that person was an asshole. So, outside of the fact that he said the N-word on a stream, which usually gets people banned immediately regardless, he also dialed it back and corrected it with a insult associating with that word, saying that you obviously see it as a negative in a connotation, because you know people say, oh well, so-and-so uses it to talk about his friends. Yeah, but there was a positive connotation versus how he used it as a negative connotation. And there's a lot there that was already a fuck up to begin with, as a live stream and a person that is as big as PewDiePie. Long story short, he said the N-word at a random moment while streaming Firewatch. Sean Veneman retaliated by slapping him with the DMCA strike, which is like a copyright infringement-ish thing going on. Anyways, Vix, last week. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to make the mistake in your own living room or in your own house, but when you're an entertainer, when you're being... I mean, you still got morals that you gotta talk to yourself about regardless for using certain words, but like, if you stream or you upload footage with that, you gotta be careful with it. Crystal Ball's here, yeah. I have to use the restroom, so it's gonna be... Here, I'm gonna turn the camera around to...
No!
This is the person who's been... It's Crystal Ball, sorry. So this is... Mark that's playing. So I'll be right back. You're gonna see an empty chair for a moment. I do have to use the restroom. No, that's not the mistake I made. Oh, okay, good, Drew. I tried to be nice about it. But yes, that is something that can happen and has happened before.
What up?
Hey.
You guys play online or versus?
Online.
Yeah,
There's no local play. But I will be right back, guys. You have to.
Already really good. For no
Yeah.
reason.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's because they're already pros to begin with, but it's also because it's people know their shit. It's kind of
I tried to get the beta on PC, but I was too late. It's pretty fucking cool. For you right now.
Grilling.
Can you do the structure of this?
Yeah. I just don't know how.
Is there any tutorial mode or not?
Yeah.
There is? We should do that. shit, I was in the way of the camera, wasn't I?
Yeah, never mind.
My bad.
Cool thing is they have the auto combo system from like Persona. So you can just keep hitting the button once you connect.
Oh, and it just does it for you?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that in the real game, but for now it's fine.
Well, I mean, it's only like certain combos. The higher damage ones you have stuff to do like on your own.
You guys want the otter top?
What?
Ice cream juice now.
Sure.
No thanks.
Any flavor in particular?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want any
Plus, Chris will be playing after this anyway.
Can we do the tutorial mode or no?
Is that a tutorial?
How did you do that?
It's like the assist attack.
This is why I don't play betas. They just throw you in there. You're like, yeah. It's like, wait, what are the buttons? I don't know. That's cool.
Oh, I thought it was over already.
Can you do the one that blows up the entire world?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gotta be powered up though.
Diego working?
Yeah, he doesn't get out till 8. Oops.
Yep.
Oops, sorry.
No, my bad.
No, it's okay. I can move it around. Yep. I'm back. Once again, these are the guys that are going to be playing most of the day.
I tried to get the beta on PC, but I was too late.
Yeah.
Yeah. It filled up instantly.
Yeah, I imagine PC has a higher grab than PS4.
Yeah, I saw when it was open, and I tried to do it, and it was like pending, 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 and then
You
nothing
gotta
went
select your
through.
team first before you get started.
You gotta get hyped for the beta. Don't worry. Mistake of playing Life is Strange again and I cried again. Oh, okay.
You can only pick
So,
these guys?
Yeah.
At the moment, you can only pick these guys.
I don't know what I want to pick.
Sadly, you don't get a lot of time to feel them out. You just gotta
How do I go back?
fight. Oh, it's
Circle. Or no. Yeah.
so it's you can choose up to 3, and then you can choose where you want them. I think. Oh, the slot isn't the slot selection.
It's their color.
It's the color. I was under the impression it's like where you want them to be placed, but it
No,
makes
you
sense.
just pick them in order that you want them.
Okay.
What's his original color?
It should be 1.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Like a circle. And then, before we get started, so this is a light attack, medium attack.
Like medium heavy, right?
No,
Medium heavy.
this one's heavy. And
Oh,
then
okay, 4
this is
buttons.
special attack.
So 1, 2, and then heavy.
Yeah. So you're going to be mostly using these buttons.
It's like King of Fighters.
Yeah. And then this L1 and L2 are for your teammates to come in and attack.
Okay, striking
I
mode.
keep moving the camera.
And then these two, R1, R2 are dashing forward.
Add me back on Snapchat.
Weird.
Oh, I haven't been on Snapchat.
Just pick one of those.
Like I said, I only use Snapchat for filters. Where is my Snapchat?
Alright, so to join a game, to arena. Yeah.
All those people are fighting right now?
Yep.
Well, this is like the emptiest room.
So punch and kick.
Not necessarily.
So like combos are like blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
Yeah, once you connect, you can just keep hitting the button until it
Oops.
stops.
What is Snapchat? Reject.
Did I do something wrong?
Personally, for me, it's a
You sure you want
filter
to do it? No.
photo option
Yeah, just
mode,
wait until
and that is
you get another
it.
challenge.
And so you can also watch people play if
Japan
you wanted
already
to.
has it, right?
No,
No.
it's not out at all.
Really? I thought they had it already.
Nah, they've been pretty much playing the same set.
An opponent.
And then you hit
yeah.
X, yeah.
Can you get the original music? Because I saw someone sync it to the original music and it was fucking awesome.
Possibly later, because when you were downloading it or setting up, they had the opening song play. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, but you have to be like charged up. Okay. It's like a super attack.
Yeah, so from what we understand, you can charge up your ki to up to 7, and that can let you go into Super Saiyan 4 and all that stuff.
You can go into 4?
Yeah.
Cool.
Back is still obviously block. You're getting the most laid back person so far. I have one person I don't know. So many people I do not know that I got invites from. Let's go. I thought that was Insta. Yeah, kinda. Snapchat is a place where you can send pictures of cute animals and filters on them. Snapchat, it's kind of like a personal messenger between you and your friends. Originally how it started was you can send an image to your friends with a caption or no caption, and it has a countdown, and when that countdown goes away, that image is gone forever. So people can't see it again. So a lot of people would troll their friends and send something disgusting or off-putting or something they couldn't register right away. And then over time people started finding ways of saving images, and they used to do things like send nudes basically and think that you can never get a... A lot of people sent stuff that they thought wouldn't get saved, but people find a way. And Snapchat has kind of just been evolving around that same setup, but now I don't know when the filters came in, but the whole moving filters that affect with your face, like the face swap was the biggest one. Started with Snapchat, then they kind of carried over into Facebook. I don't know if Instagram does it. I haven't seen it on Instagram. But yeah, true. For those who are coming in, Cristobal is now playing. Trying it out. Watching Vegeta get socked in the side of the head is hilarious. I love how they come in though.
That backwards block.
It is, but you can't be hitting anything else apparently.
And some attacks are like
Feels like this guy should have started with Android 18. So you're
yes.
Nice.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a while.
The only thing that sucks is you have to back out if you want to change your characters.
Yeah.
I like it.
So how does it feel as far as other fighting games you've played?
It reminds me of Capcom versus SNK. Or I mean,
Marvel vs.
Marvel
Capcom?
versus Capcom.
The chat's
But
been saying
feels,
that too.
It feels a little bit cleaner and sharper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it responsive?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Of course, it's really responsive.
The only thing I felt like was weird is that dashing is probably the only way you want to travel. Because moving with the joystick felt too slow. Like the walk and everything. Because everything's happening so fast. Like I feel like if I try and not dash or move
I want that little
fast.
Cell.
I know, right? Oh wait, you have to, when you get a chance, you gotta see all the chibi versions of everyone. The only one who doesn't look different than Krillin.
Cell is the best looking one.
Nah, I don't know. Majin Buu looks fucking adorable.
Because Cell looks like the little mini versions of him. I don't know what we need to do.
The ones that we would send out.
Yeah, the little scout
There's a
guy.
bit of frame rate slowing down here and there too. But the game
but
looks
that's probably
gorgeous.
Internet, like.
It could be, yeah. I mean, this is the first time they're running it on online
Have
versus
you guys
like.
already blown up the entire world?
No, not yet. I've seen it happen before when I played it at E3. That's why. Because the conversation went like this. I used Frieza and I used the attack, or his attack, sorry. The blowing up world attack. And I was like, wait, doesn't this blow up the world? And then it zooms out and shows the world blowing up. It's really cool effects.
I don't know what I'm doing.
That's kind of how I play too. Oh, and like Frieza can go to the golden form.
I know how this guy likes to play.
Corner. What's cool too is if you guys both dash at each other and try and attack at the same time, it does that Dragon Ball Z thing where they block each other's attack. Nice.
That's unblockable.
Yeah. You had to either jump just in the right time.
Looks like his Gattigan attack takes a shit load. I did it first. How do you do that?
Ooh,
How's
he's
it-
dodging in time, yeah. So this guy is about the level of people we kept fighting over and over again. What? That's kind of the coolest part, Drew. It's the big hair that throws you off. It's such long hair. Do it, Drew. You'd get a lot of girls that way. Well, how do you feel about cartoons in general, Drew? Maybe you just don't like cartoons, so to speak, like how they look and feel, unless they're ultra realistic. Anime hair. Not big on the anime hair. Yeah, I kind of see that. Some. Yeah, it looks like he's.
No, I mean Piccolo does.
I've seen 2 attacks from him so far.
I'm gonna lose. Oh
Oh, he did it right. I didn't know you could spam those, by the way.
shit. Oh, that's if
Yeah,
you win
see?
with one of those, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because I've seen the one where it's a blast, and like, you can see the city being destroyed too.
Yeah, that looks really cheap.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
man.
I've never seen anyone spam those before till this guy.
Maybe they figured it out.
It looks like he just stockpiles his key and then just spams that.
It's pretty cool. I just really badly wanted to try it. I would buy it.
Yeah. Same here.
It's coming out in February though. Next
I wonder
year.
if they're gonna cross-platform.
I think PC for sure.
PC and PS4.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know if Xbox and PS4
I
are
don't
gonna.
care about Xbox.
Well, that's the only market that I think is
They
not
let
gonna
me
cross.
down. That's why I don't care about them anymore.
Well, Street Fighter was PC and a PS4. So it's not an unknown market.
No, I know, but Xbox let me down from a bunch of bad marketing decisions that they did.
They've been known. Anybody
Xbox
else?
360 was awesome, and then like once
I used to play Pokemon. Card game? I'm assuming is what you mean?
the 360 was like the golden years.
I didn't play it as much as I collected it. I just wanted the cards for Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah. I watched the cartoons religiously, just as much as any other anime that was on at the time.
I liked it because it was the same style as Mega Man.
Yeah, I could see that, yeah. They didn't have the bulky
Like Mega Man
forearms
Legends.
and legs,
It was
but
Mega
yeah.
Man Legends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What kind of Pokemon are you talking about?
Same
Oh, you're
character.
talking about the video games. No, I never had a Nintendo system of any kind. Until, like, the Wii. Or no, sorry, the GameCube was my first experience.
It's weird, in the show he trained and got buff, and then he went to sleep and got fat again. It's like, what?
So maybe they're trying to illustrate the fact that he needs to be active at all times for his energy to not deplete, so to speak.
Maybe he just turned into that mode. Like a Super Saiyan. You know how when you're Super Saiyan go into certain modes?
Yeah.
Maybe he just morphed into that.
He compressed, kind of thing, to fight.
Maybe the chubby mode is his default mode. Like when he's resting.
Yeah, like he's relaxing, so it's all
Yeah. And when he gets mad,
Because they
it's
make it seem like he's very elastic, so to speak, right? So
He's
maybe
numb, I think.
Yeah, so that's probably what they're doing whenever he contracts like that to become like the buff one. I thought he was evil too in that one, or more
No,
evil.
he's separated.
Okay, that's what
Evil
it was.
Boo separated
It's
from
been
him.
forever since I fucking watched these cartoons, anime, whatever you want to call it.
I want to see Cell versus Boo because it looks so cute.
They're kind of offset, but you can kind of see them. You know they're going to be making little figurines, like the little vinyls in a box, mystery box for these. They knew
Probably
what they were
3D
doing.
prints, so they're really accurate.
We are going to fight.
I want baby Cell too.
It just...
What if that was the fighting game like that?
that whole thing.
Pocket Dragon Balls.
Yeah, you're just
Pocket
doing
Drive.
that.
Watch it be a DLC, I dare. I'm pretty
That
damn
would be
certain.
so badass if they did that, Pocket Dragon Ball. I'd rather play that.
Or it's going to be like a mini mode. But like, if you walk around too, you get to see all the maps as like their own solo areas. I wonder if there's going to be story ports in each
They
location.
should do that because they should make it like the old school arena.
Mhm.
Where you fight in the arena first, in
Yeah.
the story mode, and then it blows up, and then all the shit
That's what
happens.
so far it's like. See, you have Master Roshi's house over there, kind of thing. Like, I think there's going to be a story mode in that you're actually going through the
Master
Dragon Ball
Roshi's
Z
house is that on
series.
an island somewhere?
Yeah, it's a floating platform because it's still a video game. So the next time we go out, I'll show.
I like that number 17 and 18 would get more powerful in the show. It's pretty damn cool.
Like the first, my best friend when I was younger did play on
So
the
he
Game Boy.
automatically goes to Super Saiyan?
Yeah. I mean, there's no point in not doing it.
How do you do it when you're Goku?
He's already automatically Super Saiyan. Also. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't pay attention.
It's like their default, so to speak.
That's awesome, we get the sword. I think Trunks looks the coolest because of the gear he has.
Yeah.
But of course Vegeta and Goku look way better. But
So-
in the fighting game, I don't think it'll matter. Everybody's leveled out, I think.
Well, we're starting to notice certain players play differently too. So Trunks and Krillin are really fast, but it's small hits to points, not large amounts yet.
Goku and Vegeta are heavy hitters, huh?
They're heavy hitters. Android 18 felt weird. Or not 18, sorry. 18's
17?
fine. 16. 17, but you don't play 17.
17's not in this?
He's a support character for 18. But I think he will be later in the game. Just right now, it's only 16 and 18. Did you hear that they're going to make a new android for the purpose of this game?
A new android?
Mm-hmm. 21, apparently.
Interesting.
I don't know how she fits in the lore, but she's there.
It's a sheep?
Mm-hmm. There's pictures of it.
I tried to tune into the
I will
chocolate.
personally buy a 3DS and a couple of and mail them to you. My sister has a 3DS. I bought her one for Christmas because she actually really enjoys the Pokemon game. She started playing it when I was younger. I bought her Pokemon.
It looks really good on the screen.
But yeah. I feel like I'm so out of it. I'm not gonna probably dedicate too much to it. I don't think I won't like them. I'll be honest. If it does come onto the cell phone like app store, whoa, just like Nintendo's been doing with a lot of their other games, I would probably play it on there as a nice casual kind of game instead of buying a $300 system. Let me see if I can find it.
Cool. How'd you do that?
You gotta have like 3 bars, I think, there you go.
Jeez.
Oh, you only stayed
The
for a little while?
Yeah.
I guess that would be cheating. If you stayed in Super Saiyan 4, a jab would just kill you.
There's dust.
Yeah, Goku felt very powerful. So did Vegeta.
She looked kind of like a doctor, so she might be kind of like how 20 was. Oh dear.
Interesting. I wonder if she's cellular or robotic.
She's a scientist with an intellect that rivals Dr. Zero, the robotic psychopath who created Cell, Krillin's wife Android 18, and the whole host of the other characters.
She's like Dr. Gero?
She rivals him as far as intellect goes. There's no word yet on whether she will be playable, but at the very least you'll get to see her in the Arc system work, steering into the game's narrative with the original character. Oh, she doesn't look as... She kind of looks cute. She has a nice little design. She looks like a 60s go-go girl.
Yeah.
For those who can't... I don't know if you guys can see this.
And then back out.
Focus on my phone.
How do you do that? A circle?
Yeah.
But you can totally just search it up. Android 21.
I think you just press pause button. So, yeah, customize.
The screenshot looks like straight out of the cartoon. Oh, Tien and Yamcha are guaranteed. I want to know how many people are going to pick Yamcha like people pick Dan, and just to be an asshole, you know?
Good at editing.
I can pick only these guys?
Chaozu, my bad. Tien
Yeah,
is
so
the
you can have,
tiny
like,
guy.
a lot of presets ready to go. But we're just modifying Team 1. Then press square.
I feel like Chaozu, Yamcha, Tien, and what was it? Yashirobe?
Yeah.
They kind of disappeared in the beginning of Dragon Ball Z because they kind of outplayed. There's no one they could possibly fight anymore. They were impressive in Dragon Ball, but not Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, I forgot about Gohan.
It's a young Gohan too, the Cell Saga Gohan. Now I wonder, they're gonna have different versions of each of the characters, huh? Like, I hope they have to. I know they're gonna, but Super Saiyan Man, you know he's gonna be in there.
I like Gohan when he's not Saiyan Man, because he's not holding back.
Well, that's the point. It's more of a joke when he's in Saiyan Man. He's trying to be like a superhero at that point.
Yeah.
Circle.
And then Hercule would be interesting, or Mr. Satan, depending on which one. Circle again, and then you can walk around. So you have to go downstairs and talk to one of those little chubby guys on the left. See him?
Okay.
That guy. A little further up in front of him. It's not responsive yet. Go forward, forward. There you go. X.
That's your...
You were just powering up on the
Looks like he's
sidelines.
down.
You know the flash mob situation going on around right now? There was a Naruto run, like everyone meet up to do a Naruto run everywhere. Everyone's doing now the Goku yelling flash mobs, where everyone meets up just to yell in a park, like they're powering up. I was like, I enjoy the idea that you guys are going with right now, but I would never do that.
I would do that when someone's sleeping.
Just to annoy in
like
someone's
just
house.
Everyone get on the bed,
what?
like while they're sleeping, and then just do it as loud as you can.
Sasha, apparently Google considers cereal a soup. By definition, they're not wrong. It's just not warm, so most soups are all warm, right? There's no, there's chilled soups. Isn't was it
Gazpacho.
Gazpacho? Yeah.
How do you do it? Circle?
Up
Up.
and hit X. Well, okay, Drew Force, because you're gonna be in mind blowed status. Did you know that both cucumber and tomatoes are technically fruits by definition? But since they're savory, most people associate them with vegetables. Technically, anything with seeds in them is a fruit. Seeds on them are in them, because strawberries have them on. It doesn't like have ramen type things in it though. Ramen is not the only type of soup.
This guy's an asshole.
Wow. Does he charge you up by doing this?
Yeah.
If you're blocking?
Yeah, just keep pressing X.
There we go. Don't let him get in the corner again. What an asshole. You can block it and keep powering up too. What a bitch.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. We don't do that much damage after.
These are way faster.
Yeah.
Well, it's Vegeta, yeah. But I think yours is doing more damage as a whole. That corner spam, right? Botanically fruit.
That's cool. I just want to know how to get out of that.
Yes, so yeah.
Yeah, do the
I know
teleport.
that.
How do you do it?
What was the other one?
I think it's like quarter circle and the dash attack.
Potatoes are not a vegetable, I believe they're a root. What's the other ones that kind of blew people's minds? I'm trying to remember. I love little things like that.
It's weird how his one-hand command is way stronger. Doesn't make sense.
I knew that.
He's level 2 right now, isn't he?
There's something else.
Gohan's in level 2. What
Oh,
is she even
so
faster?
I never associate oatmeal as being cereal, but oatmeal is also considered a cereal. It's a hot cereal, as they call it. Cold cereal is what we eat, cold cereal. So I guess in that essence, they're all soup. That's an interesting one. I mean, it's because people associate soup with hot, but it can be cold. Did you guys destroy this map, or was it already like this? You guys are both maxed out.
That's the time that first one, man.
What a jack-off. Oh, you know Gohan doesn't have... Oh, he's finding the faster ones either way. Oh, that's such a short range. Oh, he had Trunks? Oh, Goku come in. Well, when the days of reporting come in, you know what's gonna happen to him.
Nah, I don't think they should report anybody that does that. Just learn how to get out of that.
Well, no, you don't get
I guess
kicked
it's teleport.
for reporting.
How do you teleport?
Yeah, I think it's like that.
Okay.
I think.
I mean, if there was like a little
I'm not saying banned.
rules list.
I'm saying reported for
Why?
like being cheap.
Why?
It'll now allot him with other cheap gamers. That's how they do it.
Why though?
Just to get him out of the feed.
Who cares?
Because eventually there's going to be a ranking system.
But if that's how someone plays, that's how someone plays.
Yeah,
Sure,
it's like a
I know,
legit
but it's still something that people...
It's a tactic.
I'm not saying
The
it's not a
game
tactic.
lets you do it.
I
Why
know.
would people report it?
You can still report something even
Why,
if
though?
something happens.
I
because
don't like the complaining part. That's weird.
It's a possibility.
If someone plays that way, they play that way. If you get your ass kicked, you got your ass kicked.
Same people who
You gotta-
don't like campers.
Just like fighting in real life, if you don't like the way someone's doing it, you can't say, "Hey, stop," or
I
go
know.
into that category.
You're talking
It's
to
a
the person
fight.
that's defending a camper. Because I like camping. Because logically, I'd be the one sitting in a corner setting up my base to actually attack people from. But people don't like that.
Once people start complaining about stuff, they put you in this like list, and then they categorize you, and then they're like, "Oh, that's that guy." It's like,
Of course.
So what
Yeah, I
if he
think
was
like
spamming
the-
me?
Like a legit
Yeah.
cheap thing to do would be to like hit someone and then just run away
Yeah,
and like run out the clock.
but he was actually doing something to make you learn how to play better.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that I could smack him away until he started doing that.
Yeah, the dodge.
Yeah.
Well, he's not doing it to try and make you play better. He's just playing cheap.
But that makes you play better regardless.
Sure.
Because just like in real life, like people are gonna mess with you as much as they can. But if you can learn a way around that, then it makes you better. Because there's people that cheat me all the time in Street Fighter, and I get around it, and I just mess them up.
Well,
really bad.
The difference too is when this becomes like pro, like they're gonna have pro leagues, they won't accept someone like that.
They think they should. If someone beats you by spamming, then that means you suck. If you're really, really good and you lose,
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying this is how this works. Trust me.
I don't think they should ban those guys. Like if there's someone in the competition, what's it called?
Well, look at who is it? We're playing Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
You used to be able to kill team like counselors. A lot of the time, it's a dick move. I fucking hate when someone kills me just because I got something they want. But it's a gameplay thing. But the way to counteract it is your friends will go over there and kill him, kind of thing. But then they got rid of team killing. So now, except for the car you can still run over people. But now people would grab like the gas for the car and they'd hide under a bed where no one can hit him until Jason kills him. So things like that. So people find ways to troll. People will always find ways to troll. But if you start taking away things that you think is fixing it, you're actually ruining it for anyone who's going to get stuck with the troll.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, let's say people did complain a lot about that, like what was happening there, and then they took that away. I would not want to buy the game anymore. I wouldn't want to buy the game.
Well, the thing with that's a gameplay mechanic you can't fix. You made that game. The only way they would change it is if they made the shooting slower or cooldown. But then that would ruin the whole fast pace of this game.
Oh, yeah.
In Dragon Ball, there is no, like, pause, so to speak.
Man, those voice actors are awesome. Still this original team.
Is it?
Yeah.
I never looked it up.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You could stay in that form?
From what I understand.
I
should check to see if they're doing more damage now, too.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
Oh, it's these two that teleport.
Okay.
But it uses up some of your super meter.
Oh, that's the toss-up.
Chunklets out of it?
Yeah.
Interesting. So this is teleport? Is there a grab? There's a boost or something?
I think so.
I've seen people grab, but I don't know how to do it yet.
What's the first things you should learn in a fighting game is like.
Well, they don't have moves.
Yeah. I know, but I mean.
I would if there was a training mode, but there isn't.
I wish there was. That'd be so cool. But
right now we're learning by example.
Just be practicing so when they get the game.
Sure.
Is this only going to be in beta for like a couple of days?
For today, from what I understand. So this ends, for US, it ends, what, let me check it out. There's time slots. Like this ends at 9 for this slot. And then the next slot starts at, let's see. Oh, I have to go to my email because it's an email message.
Why was Dragon Ball so addicting as a kid?
It's nothing but testosterone,
Both.
power.
Both Dragon Balls. Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
I liked Dragon Ball because it was more story.
I like Dragon Ball more.
And I like the character development better.
But I like certain aspects of
But Dragon Ball Z was super intense. Like, I enjoyed watching Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, like as a little kid, you're like, wow, Goku's awesome. And you're like, why is Vegeta such a dick?
I loved Vegeta. Maybe because I was in my teen angst kind of thing. But regardless, I liked him as a character development. Is it the same guy?
No, but that guy was doing that. Wait, that's not me. Is it?
You're Goku.
I'm Goku.
That happens.
Yeah, you're not always on the left side.
Okay.
So this... You know, I never played past the time slot, so I'm not sure if it just cuts you out and pushes you.
Can you direct that?
Yeah.
So the third session is from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. today, and the last session in the U.S. Oh, tomorrow is the last session, from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Tomorrow. So if you guys want to come by tomorrow to play it, you can too. That's the last time it's playing.
Oh, cool.
Oh, weebs. Drew, you just clearly don't know the greatest things in life. But as a youngling, there were other reasons for me to like Dragon Ball. Reject. Tried to be one,
So
and
much
the haters.
How do you do that?
As a Californian, I'm proud to be a weeb. I think majority of California is nothing but weebs. Especially Northern California, where they have nothing better to do but watch anime. And play games. Sounds like the life. I can't honestly tell which Frieza you are.
The red one.
Okay. The dead one now. Jesus Christ, they fucked you up.
That was cool though.
Yeah. Diego takes this way too hard. Too much to heart.
What?
When he's playing this, like whenever he'd lose, and I was like, don't worry about it. I mean, these people are like playing this non-stop.
I'm not taking this seriously at all. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
It's
just
so fun.
Just
Yeah,
play
it's
with
fun
it.
to
Yeah. I was telling him, just play with it. The moment you make this too serious, it's not fun anymore.
unless you can like really edit your character and like gain whatever it is you're doing on the screen, then why would you care? It's just a fighting game.
Well, you know Diego. He'll be home too soon, so he'll be able to play it again.
It started in the morning.
So there's time slots. So it's not like a regular beta where it just opens up the weekend. So it started from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. this morning. That was the first slot. Second slot was 10 a.m. to 1.
1 a.m. like in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Like
10
last
a.m.
night?
Yeah, it started
They
like
gotta test also like
in different
time
regions.
zones.
Yeah, so
Oh.
Japan has to coincide with all the other ones
So
too.
the time zone was cool. So they crossed platforms.
Well, because they want to try it out not only locally, but seeing you play with other teams
Like
like
on New
in
York.
Japan or something
Or New
like
York
yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, they're trying to test the latency stuff here now. Look at his
Man,
Indian
that cell, I
wings.
still like the cell the best.
Yeah. I like the blue cell.
I like his, yeah, the blue one. His little wings.
Oh, look at the mini Frieza. I never even think to change the Frieza. This guy has the default name, DB Fighter.
It's like so you know he's good. He's not messing around.
He didn't even care. Customization is like a second thought to this guy. Oh, Drew, you've asked the ultimate question, and you have the ultimate person to answer that for you. Soviet Masaki. Yeah, I've always
maybe
played
that's what's
fighting
taking
games
so
as
long,
button
the story
smashers.
moving
I
on.
never wanted to know moves. I'll learn something, but I never went out of my way to be really good at it.
They should make an RPG in this game.
They tried it with
Sort of.
Xenoverse,
Where it's
but
like
it didn't
this,
work.
Like you fight
Oh,
like this
yeah.
when you zoom in. Like when you summon a character, you zoom in.
This
and
might
fight
be
like
the
this.
next step.
It's
This will
so
be the
cool.
next
Yeah.
step.
You travel around like all 3D and shit, and
Well,
when you fight like this.
Did you play
It's
Xenoverse?
sick.
The one where you can create your own Dragon Ball character?
Oh, the 3D one?
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Well, that was more just straight RPG kind of thing. But I think
Have you seen
I
the
feel like these are
simulation? Have you seen the
tests.
Japanese simulation where you put on the VR and you're Goku?
No,
That is so cool.
I'm not
You
surprised.
can power
it
up too.
exists.
You go ah, and you power up. You turn into Super Saiyan and you could like blast
just blast
mountains.
through.
Yeah, you could blast mountains.
That'd be an interesting VR experience, like an actual game.
You should look it up sometime. It's really cool.
It's just, man, I'm so detached from VR because I have none of that stuff.
It's expensive. It's really expensive. Even
Like
the
the-
one for PlayStation is
Like the
expensive.
PlayStation's inexpensive as far as Oculus and HTC go, but it's still way too much.
It is.
It's another
not-
system.
It's not affordable.
You're buying another system at this point. Oh dear, it's calling. Hey baby. No, it's okay.
Yeah, Blue Cell looks cool.
Yes, Mark and Chris.
That was an asshole, huh? Cool.
Today it stops at 9.
Can you shoot out a bunch
We
of
have an
other
hour.
baby cells? That'd be so cool if that was an attack.
Oh, okay.
They should have that.
Well, it goes, for today it'll end, but tomorrow it's back up from 1 to 5. Or 1 to 4. Just today and tomorrow.
I wonder how long it took to do all these animations.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I
They're
can
gonna
tell
have
that
an
these
open
3D
beta.
models are broken
Don't worry.
on purpose. to make it look better, like when it fights.
I know, babe. I'm sorry. See if you can. I mean,
They're paper dolls. They're like on hinges.
I love
They
you.
did such a damn good job, though.
Okay. 9? I guess so. Yeah, I'll ask if they want to come first. Okay. Alright, I was gonna order pizza, but that's not ordered. Alright, that's 50 soon, brother. Love you. Bye. Huh? Hey. Chris. Diego. Oh, it was Taiwan exclusive. Oh, damn it. Did I miss your Warhammer exclusive?
Pretty fun.
I just thought of a good name. Panda Fighter. That is a good name, Reject. I will use that
me
next.
too. I mean, I won
Universe
one
is probably the
fight,
third
and,
RPG generation. There was
this
one
one
that
guy was,
was
like, really
Japan
good.
exclusive.
Everybody's been playing
That one I
a lot.
heard was good.
He won.
It ended a few years ago though.
Easily.
Have you ever been in Warcraft 3 Force and played the pre-WoW games? Oh, it was a Taiwan exclusive. The Dragon Ball Online was an MMO that ended in 2013. I remember
Yeah,
that
it's
one.
pretty cool.
I wanted to try the
I'd
Xenoverse
buy
one.
it.
It looked interesting. Drew, you asked a question.
Cool, I hope we can cross-platform, like, from PC to PS4.
SS Jeff.
They're not doing it for the beta. Yeah, that'd be cool too. Are you still at work? You should just dance on the table, like on the where the register is. Where the register is. Dance on the register. All right. I'll give you back to Sasha. Yeah.
Alright. Okay, babe, we'll see you at 9:30ish. Or 9:15, right? You'll be over here around there.
I have to talk to that guy again?
Yeah. Well, change your team.
Who did you have?
Oh, okay. But you'll come over here and pick us up. 9:15. Okay. We'll see you then. Alright. Love you. Bye.
Oops.
So, Chris's coworker wants to go to In-N-Out after they get out. So you guys want to go with us at like 9:30 to get food? Because this ends at 9, regardless. But, he'll be home around 9:15ish.
Sure!
I'm probably going to close out the stream and then whenever I hit the 2-hour mark.
Wait, who did I accidentally pick?
They should have a mystery option.
Oh, please.
Oh, you picked Krillin.
I did one.
So certain characters actually do unique attacks with each other too. So Krillin and Android 18 do something together.
I like Goku. He's good. He's strong.
He's strong. Well, he is the main character.
Did I pick him or no?
I think,
Yeah, because he's grayed out.
yeah. They can do a little better on the user interface. It's a little jarring.
Sorry, I like the OG guys. They're good.
My team when I ever played was it was Vegeta, Majin Buu, and Trunks.
Wait. It said BGM music, background music.
Yeah, we can't hear it though, so I don't know which one to pick.
You can't hear it?
No, you have to just play the maps and figure out which one you like the most.
How do I pick it again?
Like after you pick the team.
Yeah, so you have to go through the whole thing again.
Alright, never mind. Ah, damn it.
I'm sure there's gonna be a shit ton of options when this actually comes out.
Nah, the Japanese are very strict with it.
No, I mean like character selection and
so?
like audio selections.
When
I
beta
just saw
tested,
JJ. That's the
Street Fighter, it didn't change.
But this is
yeah, they're
Bandai
only
though.
testing the network. For
Just the
Street
network?
Fighter. Yeah.
Today, yeah, it's just a network.
For this.
No, but also on Street Fighter. Like when they did the beta, all the characters were out already.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But
This is a little bit more defined.
even though Capcom, yes, is a Japanese company, they're a little more seated in the U.S., so they have a lot of U.S. customs.
But this
Bandai
is
Namco is not as seated in the U.S., so they're still very much in Japanese culture and when it comes to business design. So I feel like if they are going to come out with packets of new stuff, it's not going to be like one character for $5 kind of thing. It's going to be like a set, like another part of the Z universe. Yeah, and maybe a story edition or something. Because I imagine they're going to want to add people in. Maybe even... Well, no, it looks like they're going to stay in the Z universe. I don't think they're going to go... Like, Mark mentioned maybe they're going to put in the movies, too, like Broly and stuff.
They should. They should put in everybody. They should even put in Dragon Ball characters, like Baby Goku and, like...
Eventually,
young,
I think those are going to be things. Yeah.
They should just have it.
I'm stupid, but I would totally love a Bulma, even though she'd get her ass kicked. But if she used
Bulma,
nothing but
if she used
technology,
nothing
though.
but technology,
Yeah,
would
like
be
she'd
really
throw
cool.
out bombs, and she does,
She'd
like...
have a mech suit.
She's basically Diva. She's just sitting there throwing, like, shade and stuff. I did see Golden Frieza. Yeah, Golden Frieza was in here, which is technically the newer form of anything.
I want to turn into Blue Goku.
And today was filled with Dragon Ball
I
related
kept missing
stuff
those
today.
guys, didn't I?
Yeah.
Wait, where did you see Golden
Press
Frieza?
X.
Oh, I missed something. Hold on. See what... Super is live
It's
now.
kind of different.
See what became Warcraft was due to Games Workshop, which
You
is,
wanted- you wanted a
yeah,
different,
my brother,
fighting arena?
we used to
Yeah.
take him there all the time.
To see if the connections were
Yeah,
good.
I love this
Working
guy.
with Blizzard at the
Okay.
time before they pulled the license out from under them. Blizzard was left with an almost finished game with no way to sell it legally. So they kind of reworked it and called it
Did that fuck up
Warcraft.
my leaf? My
GW
game?
is...
I think he's
Game
the one that
Workshop
left.
is probably still kicking themselves in the head over that. Yeah, look at them now. They're just kind of a retail chain, right?
Yeah, I still
And
like
today
it.
was filled with Dragon Ball. I see Dragon Ball. I saw one of your opponents transform into it. Yes, yes. Your Dragon Ball universe nerddom is just going nuts right now, huh, Reject? I was watching earlier. Was playing Xenoverse too. That one had my
When I was a
interest.
kid,
I just
my
didn't have the
cousin had
time
a
for it. It's a
Genesis
heavy
controller
game.
like this, and he had an old
Why does it
school
keep
desk,
focusing?
So we would just sit in the school desk like that.
Is something happening
It
with
was
it?
perfect. It was like perfect size, perfect height for it. We play Street Fighter.
It's like it doesn't want to focus on me.
It's like whoever wins gets to be in the chair. Like if you're a winner, you get to be there. It's cool. It's like, I beat you, I get the chair.
Pixel 5. Wow, you had a lot of time considering how fast these games go.
Oh, that is grab.
Oh, his grab is just a sword.
Oh no, wait.
Oh, that's the charge up. So when you're doing the charge, is that filling up your meter? I never checked it out.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's another way of filling it up without hitting you?
He's really slow.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are destroying the floor. Nice.
Yeah, it's been destroyed.
No, it was clean, and you guys are destroying it now.
Oh, yeah,
Actively.
the damage stays there, right?
Yeah. Oh. Well, he's good at blocking it. Because just moving backwards is block, right?
Yeah.
I want to build
It's
it.
like it's building your meter faster than him.
Wow, he's just blocking it all. So when they're in this mode of like...
That's cool. Sword attack?
Yeah. It's been out for almost a year. It's been out for half a year, but there's almost a year, yeah. I remember when it came out. I was still working at Target. I remember it came out, and I was like, the concept is really cool. I just couldn't. I don't have the time for it. Not an MMO.
And I turned into Super Saiyan.
There you go.
I don't know.
You just hit all the
I just wanted
buttons.
to turn into Super Saiyan.
It's
You
the
wish on
will.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, you wish.
I think I pressed down in this while I was in the air. How did I do it? He's not letting me now. Fuck that.
Nice. Oh.
Still, I'm still Vegeta. But he's at Goku left, so fuck.
See, I wish you can dash all the way sometimes. He's not letting you.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it takes too long to get out of too, huh?
Crap. You're gonna turn into a candy? What the fuck was that?
So yeah, I think you're reacting around, you're destroying the environment too.
Oh god. Oh Lord. Destroy him.
Destroy.
That's not the OG colors, but it looks good.
It's not?
I don't think it is. Does he have
It
red
looks
gloves?
very
I
similar.
think it has yellow gloves.
He has yellow gloves, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's close to it.
Close to it.
I like that.
Does he have
though.
a
The
red
blue
cape,
and
maybe?
Yellow looks good.
That's what it is?
Primary colors always look better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the off colors they have is kind of weird. They're not what I would expect. Mini Frieza.
I'm attracted to red, yellow, and blue. The first trifecta of primary colors.
The primary, yeah.
Orange and blue is cool too, though.
The primary, or the, they're
Secondary
complementary.
and primary. Secondary and
I thought orange and blue are complementary.
they are, but they're orange is a secondary color.
Oh, 'cause
and
the second
blue
set.
is a primary.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they do complement each other.
That's what they're the opposites of the wheel. A long ass time ago, because I love blue, everyone kept trying to give me orange things to offset. And I hated orange for a long time.
That'd be cool if you did an orange streak in your blue hair. That would look sick.
That would be a
Like
pain
a bang,
in the ass.
like one bang.
Everyone would see. Well, because they're. The other thing is colors now have association. So if it was, for example, if I did all orange and just slapes of blue, people would see Goku. Kind of thing. I want to play some Budokai 3 now.
Or they think you're a Broncos fan.
I that too. People thought I was a Dodgers fan.
I hate it when people associate colors in sports. I've always hated that because I
Well,
like
that's with
certain colors, and they're
everything.
like, "Oh, you're into the Broncos." It's like,
It'll
no,
always
I
happen.
hate the Broncos. I don't care about football.
Like
No
when I
offense
have.
to anyone that likes sports, though.
Well, it's just sports are more commonly accepted.
There's the most money is in sports. That's why. The NFL
Well, it's been
has
around.
So much money.
It's been around forever. Sports have been like the pastime to keep people away from thinking about the shit that's going around.
I wouldn't mind working for the NFL.
I
Like doing
imagine.
logo design or some kind of advertisement
Yeah.
design. They
You
pay
set for
really,
life.
really, really well.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's the other tactic.
That's cool. That's why I like Piccolo and Gohan. I mean, not Gohan. Krillin. Because they're more inventive with their attacks.
Well, they're more classic, like Chinese mythology, like the Son Goku world. They have a very the essence still feels like that.
Like Goku could do that too, but he doesn't do it.
Well, he's been developed.
He could technically turn his Kamehameha any which way he wants. Like, he could-
Oh yeah, where he drags it. I remember.
It's like, oh, he died.
It's totally a different thing to be watching than playing because you see so much more.
You're gonna be careful, you're gonna die. That's his death struggle call. His death cry.
What about Gohan? Kid Gohan.
Keep going.
Kid Gohan when he's whining.
Oh, when he's looking up in the air for no
Yeah.
reason?
It's like they have to emote every little thing that happens.
Every like little gesture has a noise to it.
And that's
Like his
that's
lips turn and you hear.
That's one of my least favorite things for anime.
That made me laugh all the time.
Like
though.
anime, like they have to emote with sound. Like they can't just make a face. It bothers me when I was a
When
kid.
it comes to enemies, it's awesome because their footsteps sound different than good guy footsteps.
No, but those are cool. But I mean, like when you turn around, you don't have to go. Huh? Like you don't have to make sounds. People
Oh, like
always,
idiosyncratic things.
I think they did that because animation was so limited. Remember, for anime, it was really just cut and dry.
There should be a versus mode where me and you can fight. That'd be so cool.
That's I think they're gonna. But this
But
is
they're, like you said, they're testing the network.
yeah. This is for a purpose. Eventually, the open beta, I feel like, is gonna get that in there.
Who did you pick?
Same team. I didn't change anything.
I'll just do the same team.
I think I'll quit. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close out the stream then, because we have our 2-hour mark. Thank you guys for
Made
watching.
noises for those things.
Yeah. Eventually, we'll probably end up banning this game. Diego will definitely have it in his roster, and you'll see us stream it then in February of next year. Man, that feels forever. But I'll be back on next week. I want to say I might be moving the stream over to Thursday, Friday,
I wanna make a
Saturday.
chibi of those guys,
We'll
'cause
see.
I think they
But
never do it justice.
catch us next week. I'll try and put a schedule up.
When they
Worst
do
case,
it,
you'll see us up on Wednesday. We're
what's
gonna
it called?
probably
The
do
Sands?
Wobble
They never
Wednesday.
look
We've been
as
taking a
cool.
break because it's
The
been
bad
kind
guys
of
always
dying
look
down.
awesome.
But thank
And
you
then the
guys,
Sands always
and
look
we'll see
like
you guys
They could have tried harder.
tomorrow. No, I'm lying to you. I went into auto mode.
But
We will not
his
see you
face? It doesn't
tomorrow.
look like
You'll
the
see us
chibi one.
next week.
They should
Thank
just take
you,
that face
and good
then,
night.
like, slightly morph it and then put the chibi body on that.